Hello, everybody.
Listen to that. Sweet, sweet voice.
Thank you. Oh, there we go. We're getting all settled in here. How you feeling, Johnny? You feeling good?
Feeling good, yeah.
And we're going to keep that empty seat just open for Beaver.
Just in case.
GIC.
Yeah.
Just in case the old Beav just pops in. Because he's running a program. And they call him a Beaver for a reason because he's busy. He's busy as a beaver.
Yeah, man.
And also, you are what you eat.
Whoa.
Right?
And he is eating a ton of beaver.
That's right. And by that, I mean vagina. He performs a lot of cunnilingus on his wife. And that is a nice thing that a person can do.
It's the best thing a person can do.
Yep. What I'm doing is saying nice things about my friend. And I don't think he or his my wife are going to mind me telling the world the beaver loves to eat her pussy. Isn't that fun?
It's not a little known fact. It's the truth.
Yeah. You see, Kevin, what I've done here is carefully crafted an existence for myself where I can say my buddy likes to eat his wife's pussy on the internet and it has zero implications in my life whatsoever.
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
That is great.
You know that other people that aren't like us, Johnny, like Kevin, he's got a real job and he can't say things and stuff, and he gets upset like if we say like horrible stuff sometimes. He'll like go home and he'll like not be able to sleep well.
Yeah.
I think that's hilarious.
That's awesome. Yeah.
You know, Kev, we love you and we want you to stay on our program forever, but you're the last normie we have on this show.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now. It's just it's getting to be too problematic.
All right.
And I don't mean that for you, of course. You know, like I would never do anything to jeopardize your livelihood. I mean that, but I would love to just tell some just offside shit on this show. Because I think, do you think so too? I think kind of the gloves are off now.
I think they a little bit are.
Yeah, it's like it feels like the audiences want you to be a little bit worse, and and I don't know, maybe, and sometimes people, if they're mad at you, they're at least they care about you.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta like someone to hate them.
And when we're just fucking around, we know that there's no hate or anything. It's just like goofing around. I just like saying the bad words.
Exactly. Yeah.
Whore. Right? Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's why we got on the wheel for this show. Rank the curse words. I thought that would be fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. You're going to have a hard time dethroning whore. I tell you that. Especially the way I say it, eh?
Yeah.
Whore. Oh, I love it. You can only say it once per stand-up set.
Really?
Yep.
That's the thing?
No, it's what I've learned over years of study.
Oh, if you keep saying it.
If I say 2 jokes with the word whore in it, the audience hates the second one.
Oh, that loses its punch.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They both jokes are good and they'll both work. But if I switch the orders, the second one they don't like. Huh. Isn't that crazy?
Too much whore talk.
Too much whore talk.
Yeah.
One whore joke is fine. We'll let you get away with it.
Yeah.
2 whore jokes. Now you just are calling women whores all the time.
Yeah.
Right. So so that's what you do. That's why you do the jokes. I'm sharing it with Johnny so he doesn't have to go through all the humiliation that I did. Right? So
taking notes.
Oh, I am. Yeah.
Yeah. It's true. Like F words too. If you say
it too much,
you look dumb.
Yeah.
And you don't look like you have any jokes. Unless it's part of your rhythm or something, but like you'd have to be really good at it.
Yeah.
And then most of the time it works against you. But if you save a good fuck for when you do say fuck, it works. Then that word is awesome. It's really good, you know.
A well-placed fuck.
Yeah. But don't overuse it.
Yeah.
Now, cunt on the other hand, that one's a room splitter.
Yeah. You will lose some people very quickly with that one.
Yeah, they don't even
fun to say.
It is so fun to say, but they were real. Some people are really, really triggered emotionally by that word.
Yeah.
And you see a change. The room changes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one night, I told a joke about we were doing it was an open mic, I think. And I was trying my retarded bit.
Yep.
And then I think when Olis went up after, and he was kind of excited that he broke the seal on the word.
Oh yeah, and then he did it like 7 times.
Yeah.
I was there that night. Yeah,
Remember that?
Yeah.
And then it was like, I think it was like 4 comics in a row said it.
Oh yeah, we're using it.
And then even like the headliner was like, "What's going on? Like what?"
Yeah.
It's like a retarded night at the club, right? But it was kind of fun that like the audience was okay to let us say it that night, so everybody took their turn. But it is. That one also is a room splitter, I'd say, right?
Yeah, it can be. Kev Sheeler's got one that doesn't split the room with that word, though.
Oh, really?
Because he just makes fun of Hamilton, and that's the only place you can say it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. My joke works fine. I still have to work out some of the kinks in it, but the Black Eyed Peas portion of it,
Yeah, it goes well.
yeah, like I know that can be way better. I think there's some legs to that one.
Yeah.
And then my ender, if I shorten it, I have to just shorten it up on the ending, but it is a nice kicker when you say "you, sir, are."
Yeah.
I just like saying that to a person, knowing that I said that to a person and they laughed.
Yeah.
I also can say to a person in my act, I knew there was something I didn't like about you, and it's just your face or your everything, you know, like I just know I don't like you.
Yeah.
The fact that I can say that to a person as a part of my act
And get away with it.
and they're happy, they're smiling while I'm saying it to them, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not lying to them. Like I really kind of do hate parts of them, you know, like their youth and their hope and all that stuff. Like all the
Their
chances
working
they
dick.
have. Like look at Johnny. Like there's like he's a likable dude, but like a lot of me hates a lot of him.
Have a fucking wrinkle on his face.
You know, this fucking guy's living a life that I never even dreamed of, you know. And then so that part of me hates this motherfucker.
Yeah.
But the other part of me is like, God damn, Johnny, your dick is all of our dicks.
Yeah.
You know,
Team deck. Yeah.
One
yeah,
to
it's a
live through.
team dick, you know. And I cheer for his success, and I want him to do all the things I didn't get to do. I think it's awesome, you know. So I don't get too. I'm happy for you, Johnny. I always support you.
Thank you.
Even if he lashes out, it's out of love.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's gonna be times I'll say like, goddamn Johnny and all his like good looks and charm with the ladies, you know. But I don't mean it.
Just the jealousy talking.
Yeah, it's just the jealousy talk.
Yeah.
Just because I'm old and decrepit now. We should start this program because I think we worked out the kinks here.
think so.
And the Beaver is deep, probably in with a mouthful of Beaver at home
I would
with
say
his
so.
wife.
Yeah.
Why don't we do that thing we do? There we go.
And here's your host of Live from the Dutch Hall and two-time
2-time.
President's Club Award winner, Pete Van Dyke.
Hey, welcome everybody. I'll tell you, this ship is running, and I'll tell you, man, I've come a long way on this program. Thank you, everyone, for your warm applause. I've come a long way in this program to know what fuck up I've done right away to be able to fix it and know how many other problems I've caused even with my fix. Fix that. I think I'm fucking nailing it, except for you live audience saw what happened, but that is a minor thing. That used to upset the apple cart for hours in this room.
You know what?
With the old crew.
That's entertainment. Right
Yeah.
there, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got this show
behind
figured
the
out.
scenes.
Yeah, behind the scenes. You saw how it works. You saw how the sausages made people.
Yep.
So, anyways, we're rolling. Let's introduce the crew tonight. The crew tonight here in the Dutch Hall. That man running the board right there, smoking cigarettes, looking good, making the girls cry. That's my friend, the director, Johnny Wren, everybody.
Enough of that.
The man with the velvet voice and the real job on this side of me, one left side, I suppose. That's the announcer. That's my childhood buddy and current friend. I like him as a grown adult as well. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Kevin Donner Van Dungeon. And this week, no Robot Johnny. Robot Johnny was told to park it. He's parking it just off camera because he is deemed redundant.
Ooh.
When there's actual Johnny here.
Real Johnny,
That's
no
fair.
robot.
He can still learn from me though while I'm here.
He's
just talking. He's just off camera, over his shoulder, just staring at him.
taking notes.
You know how many people he's scared away? He's kind of like my watchdog in here. Right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, because there's a lot of people like that'll use this to change into their bathing suit for the go in the pool, you know? And they'll come in here and then right away they'll be like, I thought there's a man in there, you know? So you're really creeping out kids getting in their bathing suits.
That's
Robot Johnny.
Yeah.
But man, we didn't plug him in, but he'd have something to say about that, I think.
I think he would, yeah.
Sure, he'd laugh.
Yeah. At least, right?
Yeah.
Probably say, oh, fuck.
Yeah. It's not the same as then when you do it, Johnny.
No?
Listen, you're nailing it. It's more organic, it seems.
Yeah.
Sometimes your lips move. Sometimes I see your lips move.
Yeah.
There's no pauses.
Yeah.
No hissing.
Yeah. Because it is season 10, every wheel is a wheel show on season 10. So this thing is no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No exception. So let's go through the wheel, people. Forced impressions. That would be we would force each other to do impressions of people. And that's just how it has to be. Rank the curse word. We talked a little bit about that one. I hope we land on that one because that one sounds fun to me.
Yeah.
Who's dumber? I'll just name people and you tell me who's dumber. Our Justin Trudeau feedback. We made a real stink online with the video I did. And, I just wanted to get into some of the feedback we got from listeners. Aussie woman, -2, eh? For John.
I know, -2.
-2.
I know. I thought of that after.
Aussie woman survives on candy and wine. And Grandpa will get you when he's gone. And Bull Rider. Bull Rider.
Bull Rider.
Bull Rider is a video of last week's. Remember I was talking about 8 seconds?
Yeah.
And how Tough Heedman was riding that bull.
Yep.
And then he did it for Lane. Mm-hmm. Well, this is the real footage of him riding the real bull sent to us by our Diamond Club listener, Emil Van Steek.
Ooh.
Who also said he got a little choked up watching the real thing, too.
Oh, yeah?
He's a bull riding fan. And it's something else, man. He rides the hell out of that fucking bull. And I forgot to tell you last week, I think that bull was the one that killed Lane.
No.
The one that he was actually riding. Is that right? You never watched the movie, eh?
No.
God damn it, what do we do with these reviews? I thought you were going to go home after last week's show, watch Soul Man in 8 seconds.
I was really tempted on Soul Man, but
God damn it, I want to give that one a rewatch too. How did they agree? How did Ray Dong Chong agree to that?
He needed work.
She
needed work.
Ray Dong Chong is Chong's daughter.
Oh yeah,
you remember Ray Dong Chong
of Cheech and Chong
of Cheech and Chong
fame?
Yeah.
Tommy Chong.
I did stand up one night in Toronto with another one of his daughters.
Yeah.
She took exception to one of my jokes that used the word whore.
Wow, what a callback.
yeah.
Yeah. And then she says, I guess I'm just one of those whores. That's how she went. Because she went up after me.
Oh.
Her name is Precious Chong.
Oh, that's kind of a hoary name.
Yeah.
She's a real person.
Oh, my bad.
Wait. Yeah. But anyways, yeah.
There's certain names that you end up being a stripper.
Yeah. Some are just
Precious.
Yeah.
Mercedes.
Yeah, remember there was that movie about that big heavy lady that was called Precious, right? Remember that?
Yeah, they had high hopes for her when she was born.
And then I think she kind of changed it.
No longer.
So now you're not just a stripper with that name. You're also could be a big, heavy black lady.
With potential.
Either way, I don't know. Like, so a name's a name. But yeah, you don't. What goes on that list, would you say, fellas?
Of those names?
Yeah, like what is a name where you're really like creating an uphill climb for your daughter, not to be a exotic dancer, you know?
Well,
I think Candy.
Like Candy, Brandy, all those kind of things.
Yeah, anything
especially if
that
it ends in an I.
exactly anything that could end in an I.
What about Blaze?
Ooh.
Blaze? You ever name your daughter Blaze? But that'll do it.
Roxy?
How about Mercedes
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
for white girl?
Jaguar. Car names.
Yeah.
But if you're a black girl, that doesn't mean you're going to be a stripper. That just means you got fancy parents. But for white girls, you're going right to the pool with those names. If your name,
Yeah.
For sure.
you know, Bentley.
Yeah. Put your hands together for Bentley.
Yeah. How about? Oh, did I get you that?
Almost.
Damn it! Dude, to get Beaver one time with that.
Did you?
The whole and I could do it. I could cue if I want. If he was saying something I didn't like, I'd just hit this post
Jab
in
in the tooth.
Yeah. Anyways, how about what's that one that you have to change? Tell the girl she's got to change her name because it's not going to work if she's a stripper.
Martha.
Martha. Yeah.
Beatrice.
Oh, yeah.
How about Ethel?
Ethel.
Ethel, yep.
Exotic.
Beatrice. I would watch Beatrice on stage. How about oh shit, I'm trying to remember.
Gertrude.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of old lady names right now.
What's my mom's name? Donna.
Donna, yeah. Because I was going to be like Barb is my mom's name. It was like Barb's not a stripper name.
No.
You know, like my mom's not going to be on a pole. What about you? What's your mom's name?
Anita. So that one could go either way.
I need a hand
Anita.
job.
Yeah, Anita. Anita is like one of those real versatile names. You could use that in like what's that, roller derby? You can use it in you know, if you're going to be a drag queen.
Yep.
You know, Anita is a real versatile name for that sort of stuff. Also, so is Oliver.
Yeah, Oliver Closeoff.
Yeah, Oliver. Tits are in my mouth.
Wilma.
Is that what?
Wilma balls fit in your mouth.
Wilma balls fit in your mouth. That is a funny name. I would like. What's it? That would be a really. I would love it if you're going out with a girl and her name is like, you know, like I wanna fuck a lot or whatever.
I wanna fuck a lot. Yeah.
And like you would introduce her like that'd be awesome, right?
Oh,
That'd be
yeah.
like you won the lottery, right?
Yeah.
Like not only is this girl agreeing to go out with me, but she's got a hilarious name that I get to say all the time.
Yeah.
That'd be the best. You'll never guess who I'm dating. Who? Ivana fuck a lot.
Yeah.
And you're like, no way. And you're like, yeah.
Check it out.
Are you dating her just for the name? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
She definitely doesn't have to be as hot.
No.
Right? Ivana fuck a lot.
No.
I would just love to be able to. I would kind of encourage her to try to like make herself look her best.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Live up to her name too.
like maybe,
Like a 5 with that name would be a 7.
yeah. And if she kind of took care of herself, she could probably boost herself to a 6, which would make her an 8.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know?
It adds 2 points though.
Yeah. Ivana fuck a lot.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's just hilarious.
Russian gal.
Yeah. Anyways, that's great. You know, Pussy Galore was a name in James Bond.
Yeah.
And like, what were they thinking?
I don't know.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
You know?
I hadn't thought of naming a girl Pussy.
It wasn't even supposed to be funny or nothing, right? They're just like, no, Pussy Galore, that's her name. And like, that's the greatest. Everything was run by just like immature dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It would have been awesome, right?
You could have thrived back then, Pete.
Yeah. But I would have been a bad person and probably had to go to hell. Right? Me and Kev grew up in the worst time, the fucking 90s. It was because they told us that like sex is going to kill us and drugs are going to kill us. And we're like, well, those are the fun things. And then there's nothing left for us, you know?
We were before computers.
Yeah, they didn't fix AIDS yet.
Nope.
And there was a big war on drugs, so it wasn't like just before us was this exploration of like psychedelics and this huge revolution and stuff. Yeah, and then we have our time, and it's like it was just say no.
Yeah, free love before us.
Free love just before us, and then we're like wear a condom and be every partner you have sex with, you've had sex with every partner they've had, and every partner they've had, and every partner they've had. Yep, and you're like, I got it. I don't want to fuck all those people.
You have to go out and do that, or
anyways, just sucked for us, Johnny.
Yeah.
They made us think we're good people by doing these terrible things like not fucking and not doing drugs. Yeah. And I think that they did us a disservice. Don't you think, Kev?
I agree.
Yep. Where's our exploration, you know?
Oh, we paid the price for other people's exploration and ignorance.
Yeah. Yep. We were the first people to do like protests by doing hilarious things, you know, like sending pizzas to a corporation till they're broke or whatever, you know, like those early anonymous, like that was us, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think that would have been you guys. Yeah.
Yeah. That was awesome. So that was really funny because we were just using the fact that we were like the first kids that learned computers. So they taught us how to work the computer. Right. And then I don't know if you found this with your first job, but like my first job, anything I did on the computer, everyone thought I was magic. and they would give me like watches and shit, you know, and all I was doing was like simple spreadsheets and stuff. Like they're like, it was like no one knew how to work the thing, right? And so they were, we could really like get away with a lot of shit, right? Because we were smarter than everyone. Like the kids knew more than like the rest of the world. Yeah.
You were also like the magician that could stop your parents' VCR from flashing 12. And every time you went there, you had to do it though.
Yeah, did you hear my cousin when he figured out his dad's porn code and then he changed the code so his dad couldn't get in?
Oh, that's awesome.
Isn't that awesome? He changed the game. That's one of my favorite stories. It's such a balls move to change the porn code on your dad. Yeah. Like what?
The guy who pays for it.
Yeah, the guy who pays for it. And he's like, he knows that he thinks it's so funny because his dad would have to come to him and say, hey, which one of you guys changed the porn code? Why? Yeah. Why do you need the porn code?
Yeah, who's paying the porn?
Well, you need to watch porn so bad, Dad? Yeah. You know, they just wanted to have a reason to like bust his balls for whacking off.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I think it's really honestly, plus it's just balls. Balls move. Like, I mean, I never would have thought of it. It's diabolical. It's one of the things that I'm so proud of that he thought of it because it's hilarious.
Because you're thinking just to sneak watching porn. So your dad don't know.
Yeah.
He went the extra mile, so your dad's not watching porn, only I am.
Yeah, that's balls, man. Yeah. Because like for me, I'm like I'm just gonna watch a little bit of my dad's porn. Yeah. You know? I still knew my dad wanted his porn, you know, so it'd be like it's for him too, you know, I'd share the porn, you know, I'm not greedy here.
Like a mutual understanding.
Yeah. I think I come from a long line of porn lovers, really. Like, I think that like in my lineage, I think that there's a lot, the roots to pornography run as deep as they can.
Yeah. They say as a youth, your ears are never better than when you're watching your parents' porn.
Yeah.
Your hearing is never better. Sorry.
Yeah. Also, your ability to sniff out, like your sense of smell, to sniff out an old musty magazine under some sort of like piece of furniture in your dining room or something.
Why is that here?
Yeah. I knew every nook and cranny in my house where my dad could possibly hide a magazine. Right. And I found them all. Yeah. I found some in barns, you know, you're going through old boxes and stuff. You find an old porn mag in there. Yeah. And you leaf through that thing till every page is stuck together and then burn it in a Vorlex barrel.
You wonder, does he even know this one's still here?
Yeah. No, he definitely would. And that's the beautiful thing about something like that, because he would have forgotten about that unless he's going up into the top of the strip room and, you know, whipping off a badge. I'm like, this is pretty. I don't this is hardcore, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I got myself like forgotten porn. This is as good as mine.
Yeah.
You know, man, oh man, that's good. That's a good memory. Yeah, that's a good find.
Yeah, we used to find porn in the forest behind my school.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Because like there'd be like homeless people living in the forest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember there was a little cabin in the forest by when I was growing up too. I knew the guys who built it, and there was porn mags in there too.
Yeah.
And I would bring my girlfriend and make out with her. Yeah. There was porn mags there. It was awesome. There's always porn mags like that. Hey, I remember one time we're on the school bus, right? Mm-hmm. And there's a commotion because the kids are looking at a porno mag.
Yep.
And then I look at the porno mag and I'm like, this is one of my dad's porno mags. Right?
Yeah.
And then anyways, the bus driver catches wind of this porno mag, makes us think about it. Kids are going to get in trouble. My brother throws this other kid under the bus saying it was his. And I'm like, you know, like
I've seen that one before. Yeah.
You know, like I'm well versed in our collection.
That's one of them.
And that's one of them. So I know exactly where that would be stored. And I went home, I looked where it is normally stored.
Not there?
And it was not there. And my brother, like, he never ever would break from a lie. Like he committed to it. And still never to this day, I don't think, has ever admitted that he did that, but he definitely did.
Yeah, might have changed that other kid's life.
Yeah, he took it off the bus, the other kid. That's the thing, it never came back to the house. So that's one of those things. If you like, this is before internet, right?
Yeah.
So like, if you had kids and you had like a little stash of dirty magazines, and then your kids, you found out that your kids not only found them but then took one.
Yeah.
Would you can't really like say, hey, which one of you guys took my
you're
shameful secret, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just gotta pretend it didn't happen, but know it happened.
Yeah, you know it happened, but you have to pretend it didn't happen. You just look like sideways at your kids while you're eating supper.
You're just angrily.
Yeah. Which one of you fuckers?
Somehow hint at it.
Yeah.
So they know you know.
Yeah, I definitely know. Do you ever have that with a sibling where you knew they did something, they got away with it, but you're like, they shouldn't have got away with it, but you could have busted them and you didn't?
Yeah.
You did it?
Yeah, I had that a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A lot?
Yeah, my brother used to get away with a lot of shit, and I'd be like, I could easily throw you under the bus right now, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah. You have to have your brother's back and stuff like that. You can tell them when it's just the two of you. Like,
oh yeah, I would
that's pretty fucked
blackmail him with it basically.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, because you're gonna need him one day too.
Yeah.
Oh, one time I was like, my brother was like, he loved going to the mud runs, so like, which is like, you just take your vehicle through the mud, right? And then he needed this vehicle for work because he was a young man. He was trying to start his life out. And then we tell him, we beg and plead, don't put your vehicle in the mud runs. For Christ, you need to get that yourself to work on Monday or whatever, you know? My brother's like, you're out of your mind.
Just going.
I'm going to observe the festivities. I'm not going to participate. You know? And then, of course, like, so I see my buddy Bernie.
Yeah.
He's like, I saw your brother at the mud runs. He was drunk and he had his sidekick wrapped around a tree. And I'm like, hey, what the hell? My Bernie says he saw you at this thing. And you had your psychic wrapped around the tree. You said it broke down on the way home. Like he said, that's why he didn't come home.
Yeah.
And or on the way there, it broke down. He said,
"Fuck, even worse."
Yeah.
Didn't even get to go.
Yeah. And so. So my brother's like, nah, must have been someone else or whatever. Like he had something to say. And then I'm going through looking for pictures for something, and I find a stack of photos when you had to get them developed, you know?
Yep.
And this is one's got a timestamp on the bottom of the exact day of the mud runs. It's a picture of my brother who looks intoxicated, pointing and laughing at his like sidekick wrapped around a tree. Right? He said that's from last year. That's not this year.
Someone photoshopped.
Yeah, my camera's on the wrong settings.
Yeah.
You never
How many
like
sidekicks did this guy have?
Oh, he had lots because you need them for parts.
Oh, okay.
Actually, you could get them easy too. At one time, that's good. Like, my brother was always wrenching on something. One time he had a monster truck.
Oh yeah, big tires, everything.
Yeah, out of nowhere, Tigger's toy it was called. So we started calling him Tigger because
Nice.
no one called him Tigger.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Somehow
we
got
thought
that
that
name.
was hilarious that he had his nickname that no one's ever called him on it. I don't know if he put that or if it bought it as Tigger's toy, but we like the narrative that we created.
Yeah.
So it was more fun.
Yeah, you can't make your own nickname up.
Yeah, it is fun. I wonder how many times I've done that with people and I don't even know. I just go on believing whatever bullshit I made up in my head about it just for entertainment.
Yep.
But I do it a lot. It's mostly wrong, right? You ever meet a person, you got the whole thing in your head, you're like, I think I get this person. Then one time you have to spend time with them and you're like, oh, they're actually really...
Yeah, they're completely different from what I thought.
Yeah. That's like most of the time, really, yeah. I think. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure, man. Sometimes they're way worse than you thought, too.
Hey, I got something I want to tell you guys. You know how there's algorithms and they send you ads?
Yeah.
And then it's supposed to be like geared to the stuff you like, right?
Yep. Mine's all chicken sandwiches.
Is it really?
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah.
Well, for some reason or another, I keep getting ads for small-breasted bras for small-breasted women. Ads for bras for small-breasted women, right? And I'm like, why do I keep getting this? Ads for bras for small-breasted women, you know? Now that I've said this many times, like, you think I'm going to get it less?
Yeah.
But I tell you, after this many ads of bras for small-breasted women,
Yeah.
I'm starting to get a thing for small-breasted women.
Yeah.
Hey? And they're telling you how the bra fits, and they're showing you how sometimes it gaps, and you're like, man, I could almost see nipple. And then, they were luring ads.
Yeah.
And these are girls, like young women, like innocent, fresh face that are doing this just for like, this is a problem with the small-breasted people, and we need to find a solution. Look at how this makes my tits go up and all this stuff. And I watched I'm trying to hit skip ad, but then I start feeling about their plight,
Yeah.
start feeling the suffering that they have to go through.
Yeah, you're an ally, Pete.
Yeah. And then I see how happy they are when their tits are all pushed up at the top of their new bra that they get.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Thank God for ads for what? Small-breasted women?
bras for small-breasted women.
Nice.
The itty bitty titty committee. And I'll tell you, they say that too in the ads. I'm dead serious, man. Why is this in my algorithm?
I got to see if I'm getting one already.
Yeah, you're definitely going to start getting them. I like them though. They're pretty hot. They're pretty hot. It's so gross. Like it's like not sending it to, like, I'm obviously not going to buy a bra, right?
Well, you might.
Why?
I don't know.
Support
As a
the
gift.
small-breasted women.
I don't know any small-breasted women. Well, my wife, or I don't know how to classify that. She's got regular tits. I don't know. What the heck? I never met a tit I didn't like. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I don't care, big, small.
Nope.
I don't give a crap whatsoever. To be honest, I prefer kind of a small one.
Yeah.
Especially after those ads been pumped into my head.
Yeah.
But to be honest,
fetish.
I always have kind of enjoyed, like, something like.
A boob that would fit in a bra for a smaller-chested woman?
Well, I'm telling you, when they get too big, then they get to a point where the nipple just looks weird. You know what I mean?
All stretched out.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No offense to those ladies. It's just like, I like all tits, I'll tell you that. I'm not saying I have a problem with them, but,
Nope.
different strokes. I'm an ass man anyways.
Yes, sir.
Break walnuts with it, or I'm not talking. And you have to be able to put a beer in an ashtray on the top of your ass, or no dice.
Nice ledge.
No dice.
No dice for Pete Van Dyke. This is a test. You put an ashtray and your beer right on. And if the girl she doesn't have to like be hoary about it. Just like push your butt out. You have to have enough meat on your butt and enough of a way to like kind of like present like a cat, like that.
Present like a cat.
And then if you can do that enough, arch your back enough, I can probably get both those things on there. I only need one Mississippi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Quick count.
And then you've passed the test. That's the only test I have for ladies. This is great when it's all bullshit. Like I have no chance of ever trying to get a woman or wanting to, right? But I like to pretend that I would have this power. Like I would just sit there and say, I would like you.
Do you have terms and conditions?
Yeah, I'd be selecting amongst all my choices. Which vagina today?
Well,
is that how it feels to have Tinder and stuff?
I don't know.
You do that? Can you be? You don't have Tinder? You never had Tinder?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I meet people in person.
Johnny is the real deal, eh? Yeah, that's the truth about Johnny.
Yeah, he's an old soul.
He makes real connections with people. And that's why his show on Monday nights at the Flamingo at Hess Village in Hamilton is so successful. I'll tell you that right now. It's because Johnny makes connections with people. And you see when you go there, it's really... He makes connections with them. Yeah. What he does is he connects with them
in a connecting sort of way.
Yeah.
Through connections.
Yeah. Digits and appendages.
Oh, a good old handshake, maybe a fist pump.
Yep.
Let's go with that.
And some finger in, and there will be some finger in.
Yep.
Sorry, Johnny, I couldn't leave it out of the ad this week.
Yeah.
I had to finally just make it clear to everyone out there. There will be the odd amount of fingering at this show. I can't say it doesn't happen.
No, you can't.
I haven't seen it myself, but I've seen crazy shit go on at that show at Hess Village in Hamilton at the Lazy Flamingo.
Yeah.
That I just wouldn't put it past the fact that there's just someone getting fingered in the back there during the show.
Yeah. Did I tell you about Jesse Ralph when he headlined?
No.
So fucking two of my friends are in the front row and they've just started dating. So she's in his lap, basically trying to fuck him during the show. Jesse calls her out on it and he's like, what, do you want to see a strip show? She's like, yeah. He goes, whips his belt off, lifts it up, gets caught in the fan, just fucking goes flying at them. It took a chunk out of the wall like the belt buckle did.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I know exactly that night because she was being real all over him that night. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know about that belt story, but that is crazy.
That was how he closed his set.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Jesse's really hustling, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Good for him. Mm-hmm. Good for him.
Yeah.
I had no idea how young he is.
How young is he?
I think he's 28 or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I thought he was older than I am, but...
How old are you?
28.
I think you're the same age.
Oh,
I would have put him at 40. I'm not even
I would have said 32, 33.
I had no idea to judge him. He's got a beard, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's why. Beard.
Why?
You could be anything, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of comics where you don't know how old they are. You'd never be able to tell.
Yeah, most
Johnny's one of them.
Pat's 33. They think he's 50.
Pats could be 50, yeah.
Yeah.
How old is he, 30?
33.
He is 33?
Yeah.
Ooh, this is a big year for him. Mm-hmm. Keep your eyes on him. 33 is when Jesus and
a lot of
Farley and Belushi died.
Oh, that's why he stopped drinking.
Because of that?
I don't know, but...
Did he really stop drinking?
He hasn't really drank for I think 4 weeks now or something, he was saying. So
I was worried.
Yeah.
33.
Yeah, past Jesus' birthday.
Exactly. Yeah. Once he hits 34, it'll go right back to it. But
yeah, then you're safe.
Yeah.
Then you're safe.
Or you're not funny.
Or your head burnt. No, people die at all ages.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Every day.
Yep.
Yeah. And let's spin this wheel because there's a couple of things I want to give a try to.
Oh,
which one is that? Aussie woman?
I think so. Survives candy.
Okay. This is a story. I'd like to do this story because we have Australian listeners and we're on the charts in Australia. So we have an Australian story. There's this lady in Australia. She got trapped in the Australian outback or the bush for 5 days, and she survived on candy and wine. Okay?
Yep.
And like, doesn't sound remarkable.
No, 5 days. I thought if you said 40 days.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, exactly. We said 40 days. This is 5 days.
Yeah.
Right?
Even like 2 weeks, that'd be impressive.
And she's in a car. It's just stuck in the mud. But she's still got gas in it. So she can run the heat and stuff like that.
Yeah, the AC and...
You know, this woman didn't even suffer.
No, she just got liquored up and
liquored up and ate candy. Yeah.
Yes, and she said she was going to her friend's place, and then the friend was a wine drinker, so she's bringing her a bottle of wine as a gift, but she didn't drink herself. But she had to drink this wine because it was her only liquid in the car, and because of her physical impairments or whatever, she couldn't get out and walk or anything like that.
Yeah.
So she just sat in the car, like eating candy and getting booze by herself for 5 days.
Might have pissed in the car a couple times.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
The car would have smelled like piss with this shit, any disability or not.
Probably a case of wine.
Yeah.
Now she's 48, which is about our, it's just in my wheelhouse here.
Yep.
Her name's Lillian. And she got lost going to the dam, but I want to find out where she's from because I know Emil's.
Maybe he knows her.
Yeah, maybe he knows this lady. The woman. I want to know. I thought it said she's from Victoria. No. Yeah, Victoria. Southeastern state of Victoria. So she's Victoria. So if you're listening to this, is this an occurrence that is newsworthy that a lady from Victoria got lost and stayed in her car drinking and eating candy for a few days until they rescued her? Because I don't feel it is in Canada. Is that correct?
No.
Are we all on the same page?
Yeah, I think we are.
All right, cool. Let's do this thing again.
Oh.
Fuck you. You have to spin it if... Oh, yeah. Rank the curse word. This is the one we wanted to do anyway.
Yeah.
And then, so rank the curse word. This is so easy. Okay. We're going to start with some classics. Shit versus fuck.
Fuck.
Hands down, right?
Yep.
Shit doesn't even come close.
Barely swear.
Now, does that... Okay, I got an interesting one. Bullshit.
Ooh.
Versus cocksucker.
Cocksucker.
Yeah, I still like cocksucker better.
Yep.
Yeah, cocksucker's a good one, eh?
Yeah.
Hey, fun to say.
It is.
Call
Yeah.
someone a cocksucker. If something's going wrong, you can just say cocksucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about cocksucker or motherfucker?
Ooh, I still like cocksucker.
That one's tough, but I'm probably gonna go cocksucker too.
I don't know. I might be unanimous here. I'm gonna go cocksucker versus motherfucker because I would say that would be more of a go-to swear for me as a cocksucker. I would not say motherfucker, as much.
No,
because I don't find it to be an insult. That's how they become mothers. Is you have to do that. That's just a matter of biology.
they all do it.
Every father is a motherfucker.
Yeah,
Yep, that's right.
that's fair.
Now I think. How about this one? If you were going to say twat or snatch.
Twat.
I'm gonna go snatch.
Ooh,
Oh, it sounds like choosing
tough one, right? Because you can't say she's being a real snatch.
Yeah, that's true.
twat. Yeah, twat. Also, they're just both so fun to say.
Yeah.
Those are both great ones for me. Like it was a tough, but twat. I think it has a few more uses.
You hit that T really hard too when you say it.
Twat.
Twat.
The old twat. I love how in England they call vagina fanny, eh?
Really?
Yeah, fanny. If fanny means, and if fanny's like not even like saying vagina, it's like saying cunt.
Really?
Because like they don't mind saying cunt over there.
Yeah,
but
their buddy's a good cunt.
yeah, but it's actually a derogatory term if you say fanny. Like if you said that fanny's just like it's like saying twat.
Really?
Yeah.
Over
I
here,
thought fanny was a dumper, but
I did too.
Yeah.
That's over here though. Maybe.
Yeah, no.
We'll say that like an old lady in America will say like talk about a bum like a fanny.
Yeah.
Smacked my fanny.
Yeah.
But in England, it's very solidly a vagina. I know that for a fact. And so when North Americans talk about wearing fanny packs, they think it's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
It would be like if we found out the British were wearing like twat packs, or like cooter carriers,
Snatch sack.
Whoa, that's
snatch sack.
Can market that one.
Yeah.
Like a cunt purse.
Cunt bag.
Cunt whatever.
Yeah, can you get my cunt bag?
Oh, that'd be great if they just had, grab me a cunt bag, would you, dear? Or if they sold, that would be like a measurement of French fries. Like, just go get me a cunt bag of chips, would you? Like, all right. That's fun stuff.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I don't want to go to like a foreign country and start taking on their like language and accent and stuff because it's pretty douchey. But when I went to England, I was there for about 4 months, and the one I would loved was bollocks.
Oh yeah.
Bollocks. Bollocks to that. It means balls, right?
Yeah.
But bollocks, man, fuck, was that great? Because you meant bullshit. It meant like awesome.
Yeah.
And it meant like whatever you wanted it to mean. It was very versatile, and it sounds cool. And it's just like saying balls. And I think balls is a good one too.
Yeah. Oh, balls.
Mm-hmm. Balls, man. That's the balls. If you say that's the balls, do you think that's a good thing, Johnny?
That's the balls, I think, is a good thing, but that's balls, I think, is a bad thing.
Ooh, nice one, Johnny.
Yeah, it's like shit. The shit is a good thing, but if it's something is shit,
Is shit, yeah. And same with the tits.
Yep.
If you say it's the tits, that's good, right? If it's the anything, it's good.
Yeah, usually.
So if we can make up anything we want now if we know that principle, right?
Right.
Yep. It's the
whore. That's my favorite word is whore.
Room splitter, but hey.
Yeah.
Like I would. I don't think. Yeah, whore is so fun though, eh?
Yeah.
If it's meant to refer to actual prostitute, are you allowed to say it?
I don't know.
Or is that shaming a sex worker or something?
Could be. I like the way they used to say it in The Sopranos. Hooah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a
You say it a million times. Hooah.
Yeah. Hooah.
I think there's a difference between how you say whore is if you say who, like more like horror, or
like Bobby Horror.
Hooah.
yeah, Bobby or horror, or
Yeah.
hooer, like that, more like a hooer,
Yeah.
like one who hoos, you know. And I think we're I'm in a Bobby or horror camp.
Yeah.
Solidly in the Bobby or horror camp. But I can't think of a more fun word to say than whore, but I have no one to say it to. You know what I mean? Like no one appreciates it.
Yeah.
So it's like an unusable word, but fun to say.
I feel like we've used it a lot on this podcast. So
Yeah, but no context, right?
Yeah.
We never referred to anyone as a whore.
That's fair.
We never suggested anyone's behavior, except for those prostitutes, which I did ask a question about. But I we didn't say it. No,
Like got a tight bolt and you're trying to undo it and you say this bolt's being a whore.
yeah.
yeah.
My dad would say pot liquor a lot.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, is that a Dutch thing?
He likes saying prick too. I don't know everything.
Oh, prick. Yeah,
That's a fun one.
Yeah.
Prick is a good one.
Yeah.
I would hate to give up prick. Like that would
Isolate that.
Oh, isolate that. Yeah. That's a good word, eh?
Yeah.
That prick.
Everybody's a prick.
Yeah. All right, that is fun.
Yeah.
I would get there was like pot liquor and cocksucker would probably be the two big ones for like if my dad like slipped a wrench and like racked his knuckles. You would hear cocksucker a lot. That would be a big one.
So what's pot liquor? Was that just was it a poor person that couldn't afford to eat? And
Yeah, I must have just went around licking pots, you know.
or was it piss pot liquor? Like back when you used to pee in a
No, I always just thought of it as like, yeah, he's like a dog that he's just going around licking pots. But I would actually lick pots if the food was good in the pot.
Yes.
That is a fact.
Some gravy or cheesecake.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nice cheesecake in a pot?
Yeah.
A whole pot of cheesecake?
Yeah.
He's licking that pot.
Oh, yeah.
You can lick that pot clean, man.
Johnny's like, I'm a fucking pot licker today.
Yeah, fucking right.
Yeah. Oh, God damn it, Johnny. One of these days, bring us in a goddamn cheesecake, would you? Maybe when we get a special show.
Yeah, maybe.
Like Patreon
$4.75.
Johnny,
Will you bring us a cheesecake for $4.75?
If you remind me.
Yeah, well.
I'll get someone to make one.
What do you mean?
No, get that AMP one that you talk or
Food Basics.
Oh, yeah, I could do that.
That's what we want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want a Johnny special. We want to live in your world.
Half frozen.
Half frozen.
Half frozen.
Yeah.
Oh, I know exactly. Are those like the... What are they called? They were like those, but they were like frozen pies, and they're like fluffy.
McCain things.
Yeah, those McCain ones.
Yeah, they're like that.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah, it's like that, but cheesecake.
Yeah, that was all like not like cheesecake. It was like more fluffy at the bottom or something.
Yeah.
A lot of it, cherry and stuff. Oh, it was so good.
Get that chocolate fudge one with the...
My buddy came to visit me, and he didn't. And he asked me like 10 times, "Is there anything I can bring?" And I'm like, "No, just come over." And then he still brings me a pie, a cherry pie.
Hey,
I just got a message that someone will make us a cheesecake. So,
ooh, someone is invited.
Is it going to be as good as a?
Oh, it'll be better.
Okay.
I've had them before. Yeah.
Oh shit, son.
Yep.
Are you getting real cheesecake play out of this conversation?
Well, a little bit out of this conversation. I also talk about it a lot with people.
Oh, outside of the show, you talk about it too.
Yeah.
Well, you live the cheesecake life.
I do.
We're just becoming aware of it. Eh?
Yeah.
It'd be nice if this person like wasn't like someone you knew, and it was just like a person that saw how much you love cheesecake from this show, and would just send you cheesecake.
Yeah. That would be cool.
Oh,
anyone out there who makes cheesecake?
What if Cheesecake Factory sponsored a comedy tour for you?
Oh, that would be cool.
You know what? Because you never know.
Yeah.
One thing changes, and then like Joe Batello's on Kill Tony this Monday. Watch Joe Batello on Kill Tony. It's crazy. He did well by all accounts. I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, I know.
But like one break and your life could change. We did a little video, got a little play. People started like talking, and then you get like it wasn't like huge difference, but you like all of a sudden you get a whack of new subscribers. You get a whack of new you get people
new eyes
that are
on the show and stuff,
talking and stuff.
Yeah.
And you never know when all of a sudden people are going to care more than they used to.
Yeah.
And I feel like that we got a little bit of that with our Trudeau video this week, where I did kind of a mashup of Justin, JT, our big leader, and Dr. Evil.
Right on it.
Yeah.
And I really thought that the comments were hilarious because some of them are like just like funny stuff, like
people making jokes, and
then some of it's like you're on an agenda, like and you don't care what that was about. You're just like hate the guy, so you're just gonna use this as an opportunity to like bash him. Yeah. So and then you just get to hear like, this is Castro's son, like, and then which is very American. If it says if they're saying this is Castro's son, this is an American person that's saying it, because they're like conditioned to believe Castro's this great evil, right? And then in Canada, like our leader was like going canoeing with them, and then we go to vacation in Cuba, and we'd also go to Dominican, and we go to Mexico, and we go to Jamaica, and we go to like all these other countries down there. And the Cuba had the nicest roads, and everyone had health care,
beautiful beaches too.
And they were saying like, it's like they had it the best of all the countries down there. Like, so he didn't seem like this guy was like pure evil.
Yeah, just lost that Russian support.
What?
Just lost that Russian support, and he had no money.
Yeah, but like they make him out to be like
a dictator. Yeah. Yeah,
like he was like trying to like, but for his country, he didn't like seem like he was doing anything to just like anything, like it was still better lifestyle than most of the other countries down there.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was a worse system. But anyways, I think because in the U.S. you don't have to travel, right? You can just stay in your own country.
Nice spots, yeah.
And then you don't really have to actually go and look, right? With your
you don't have to care about
you don't
the rest of the world.
Yeah, you don't have to, like, if you're looking at the guy that's living in Castros, Cuba, who's driving your bus, and you're saying, what's it like to live here? And you listen to what he says, and he's not really like, he's not trashing the dude. He's saying, no, they give you like an aptitude test, and then if you score well on it, then you go into like, they want you to be a doctor or whatever.
Oh, okay.
It's not too much different than everything else. Like, it's pretty similar.
I was there and he died in Cuba.
You were in Cuba when Castro died?
Yeah. People were real broke up about it, and then I remember on the bus ride back, I was like, oh, maybe some more American things would come here. And the guy, like the little tour guide on the bus, was like, I don't want to see Walmart on every corner here. I like my country the way it is.
Yeah. It's one of the nice things about Cuba was that it was like American free. Yeah. And you go down there and be like, there's something different about this. But everyone's lazy there.
I watched a guy paint a wall at a resort. It was maybe like the size of your garage door, and it took him 8 hours. One coat.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable how lazy everyone is. They just are doing the bare minimum all the time.
Yeah.
And that's because they just show up for their job. They get the check.
Yep.
But yeah, and everything's a little bit run down because of that. Because everyone's doing a terrible job of keeping it up. Yeah, it is funny. I found the food to be piss poor too.
A little bland.
Yeah, bland.
It's not great.
You been there too?
Yeah, I went to Cuba.
Yeah. The cars are sick. Is that what you said?
Yeah, cars are awesome down there.
Yeah, everything's in great shape, but you figure the salt water from the ocean would get it, but they don't.
Yeah. The roofs are all everything's a convertible.
For the most
roofs
part.
are all fucked from the salt water.
Yeah. They got great, but they weren't able to import cars after a certain time, so it's all like
50s cars and 60s cars,
Yeah.
And then it's all stuck in time, kind of. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I had a good time there. I think it'd been a few times.
Yeah, me too. 2 or 3.
But it's cold. Every time I've gone, it's been pretty cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, except for once when I was 18. That was hot.
You don't even remember it.
Yep.
Huh?
You don't even remember the 18-year-old trip.
No, I walked down the beach the first day, and I was too much of a homophobe to put suntan lotion on myself or my friend. Oh. So we both got lobster burnt, and we had to hide from the sun for the rest of the trip.
Yep.
And we went and we saved money for a while to go on this trip. And then, so we're staying at this 4-star resort, and it's a bunch of old people at this resort. It sucks, you know? And then, so we go down to where there's the grandma apartments, 1-star cockroach infested apartments.
Yep.
Meet these girls from Toronto and spend the rest of the week staying there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because it was way more fun.
Yeah.
And there was it was awful, like as far as accommodations.
But they could afford it, and it was fun.
Yeah, they'd come to our pool during the day.
Yeah.
And then we'd go at night and party out there because it was like fun there. But it'd be like everyone's just like playing bridge and stuff like that.
Watching a Michael Jackson impersonator on stage.
Oh, entertainment at a resort is fucking brutal. Who's that?
Not me.
This is me. I'm in a show with Genevieve. She's trying to become part of this. No can dice. I'm going to go with no can do, lady. What time is it? We're getting close to the end anyways.
Yeah, we're like 58 in.
Yeah, I just got to wrap it up.
Yeah.
We can't entertain a call in on the show. It's unprofessional.
Everybody will want to do it.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. We're still with you, and then we're going to be going on doing this with everybody. That's just the way it is. Unless you come with cheesecake.
Yep, that's fair.
Yeah.
Call ahead.
That wasn't the cheesecake lady, was it?
No.
Okay, good. Because then I would have just fucked over that cheesecake.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be doing that.
No.
Thank goodness. Alrighty. JT.
Sponsors?
Yeah, let's do the sponsors. Thank you very much to Clean Flow. That's KLEENFLO. Clean Flow. Lube up your life with Clean Flow. Honestly, Clean Flow helps us make the wheels turn. So check out their great products at cleanflow.com.
Busting it.
And this is my favorite piece of feedback that we got.
Oh, -2.
-2, yeah.
And so this guy goes, this show's just a bunch of guys who love cum.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's my favorite. I laughed so hard when I read that one. I'm like, this is great.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing I heard all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
You should get t-shirts that say that.
yeah, we're just a bunch of guys that love cum.
Yeah.
So, oh, I love it. And you know what I find out too? If a person, one guy's like, dude, nobody knows who you are or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So then I go check out who this dude is, right? So then he's got 7 videos, 4 of which have 0 views, right? And then the other ones have 1 view or 2 views. You
And
know?
they're probably him.
Yeah, they're probably him.
Yeah.
And so he's watching someone else's shit,
Yeah.
which he does not do, which get anyone to do. And he's going, dude, no one knows who the fuck you are. Like, that's your head talking to you, dude.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
You know?
Don't take your fucking feelings out on him.
Oh, that's
You're watching me.
Yeah.
You know who I am, you fucker.
Exactly. Yeah.
You just sent me a message. Thank you.
Come
It helps.
over.
That's what I mean. If people like you or don't like you, it doesn't matter. That's what I was thinking about Justin Trudeau here. We sent out that video. Now we got a lot more viewers and stuff on YouTube and subscribers, but what if they're all just like these like politically minded Justin Trudeau haters who just want to, like, you know,
Right.
hopefully that I'm just going to be shitting on this guy every week.
Yeah.
Which also would be pretty fun to do. Which I don't mind. But they're motivated by like their hatred for the dude, right? So their whole angle on life would be like angry and mean. If that's my whole fan base.
Oh, the feedback though.
Yeah, but it would be kind of fun, right?
Nice one.
I think you'll get that either way.
Yeah.
Anyways, but I like the fact that our core fans, the ones that came before these assholes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they are nice people.
And they understand that we're just not all about cum.
Yeah.
Well, that guy was just trying to figure us
I
out.
fucking love it.
Yeah.
I like that guy. There's no hard feelings between me and that other guy. The guy that's like, dude, no one knows who the fuck you are. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I'm pretty sure all those kind of comments, those are broken people that are literally kind of projecting some sort of insecurity.
They take the time to say it, which is the best.
Yeah, I like it though. Either way, it doesn't matter to me. It matter if you want to like tell me how much you hate me or you tell me how much you like me. It counts as a one reaction.
Yep.
Like it's the same thing for the algorithm. They don't care if it's like or hate.
Yeah.
So that's why people are online all the time pushing these hateful things like Alex Jones or something like that. Like it's or like Fox News or even CNN. Like you make the other side out to be
The evil.
so that. But they're just trying to like get the hate because it's a bigger motivator than something cool, something nice. You
Yeah,
know?
for sure.
So I think about it from time to time about doing like really like baiting those people, you know?
Yeah.
Just to get the numbers. But
If someone does something nice for you, tell one person, right? Someone does something bad to you, tell everyone.
yeah, that's the way people are.
Yep.
But I don't want to do that. I want to be like a nice guy, right?
You're a nice guy.
But I do say whore sometimes. Never referring to a lady. I can't think of a lady that I think is a real whore. Let me think. Nope. I can't think of one. Comes off the top of my head. I've always said that. I've never even met a slut before.
No.
You know, I'm sure I have.
Yeah.
But I never knew I was meeting a slut, and I never thought of her as a slut ever.
You never
okay.
been-
You know what I mean? Like I never like knew a slut. Like I'm like, this is like where you're like, I'm talking to a real life slut.
Yeah.
no one's ever like introduced you and said, this is so-and-so, she's a real slut.
Oh yeah, she's a slut. She's like the world's biggest slut.
Or she's never introduced herself. I'm so-and-so and I happen to be a slut.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they don't usually identify like that. So I just have regular conversations, not even considering that they may be a slut. And then afterwards, you know, someone will say, did you know that girl happens to be a huge slut? And I'm like, really?
I had no idea.
What does that mean? Like, because I don't know. Because I never called anyone that before. So I don't know how to justify that. Because it seems like if you want to have sex and you're a lady, right? That doesn't qualify as such a thing.
Nope.
No, you're just a normal lady.
Because that's how you have to do things as a human, right? You put the... You know,
Parts in the parts.
Parts in the parts, and you have a great fucking time. And then, what's wrong with that? So I think about that, and I'm like, I don't see anything wrong with any of that.
No.
And then I'm so. Yeah, how the heck do you know when you're going to be talking to a real live slut, you know?
Think about it. If you get to do it a lot of times, you're just happier.
Yeah. Actually, I think I would enjoy meeting a real live slut because they would probably be way more open-minded than me about sex, right?
Yeah.
So they could probably teach me a few things.
Probably got some good stories.
Yep.
I would get
Tips
them
and tricks.
Get them checked though first, right?
Yeah.
Put a swab in them or something.
Yeah.
But then,
And by swap, you mean cum.
That's salve.
Yeah.
my buddy, his wife was pregnant, and so he found out that if you ejaculate into your wife, it can induce pregnancy or induce labor.
Oh, okay.
You know, so if they were getting late and it was overdue or something for the baby.
Yep.
So he's like, I read you could just if you inject some ejaculate in there because of the hormones and the ejaculate, it could kind of get things moving, maybe break your water or whatever, you know. So he gave her a go, for the good of God. And then they went in to go check. Then they figured her labor did start. So they go to the hospital and they have to check how dilated you are when you're a lady.
Oh, God.
Right, so the doctor puts the hand in there or whatever and then comes out and it's just
Covered in wad.
yeah, he's got his whole load on the end of the thing, and my friend says that he did this. I love that story. He spins it on his fingers to tidy it up. But it was he was real professional about it. Didn't want to make a big deal about it. He just fishing out his load.
Yeah.
Anyways, I didn't say his name, right?
No.
Good, because he'd be real mad. That's one of my favorite stories, though. That is one of my favorite stories.
Yeah.
And when my brother burned a donkey. Those are my two favorite stories. I do like that one, too. I do like that one, too. You know how I was in a prenatal class, and then they did this quiz in front of so they're true or false. It's okay to leave your baby unattended in the bathtub.
Yeah, true.
And no, it's not true. I found this out because the answer was false. And I put up my hand and I said, I thought it was true as long as you tied a plastic bag around its head. and the class laughed. I got a big laugh, The teacher was mad at me.
Yeah.
Very angry.
You just don't want to get water in their mouth.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, that is a well-crafted joke.
Yes.
That expresses the stupidity of the question. Right? I'm not going to tie a bag around a baby's head.
Yeah.
As fun as that would be. I'm not going to do that, lady. A joke. You have to be able to have a joke to be able to tell a joke, right, Johnny? Remember
so.
You have that joke where you coke up, you give a baby cocaine?
Yep.
Right?
That one can split the room.
Right? Yes. I always make mention of that after.
Yeah.
You guys like this guy? He just gave a baby cocaine. Yeah. Why you guys like him so much?
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I know. It's a joke, Johnny.
It's a joke, yeah.
I don't think anyone really believes that you give babies cocaine.
Well, no, their dad gives them cocaine. I just party with the baby.
You party with the baby? Yeah. Is that okay? Well, I actually believe you do that.
Yeah, I do. Look, my nephew's a cool dude.
Energetic too sometimes.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but he forgives them. They're both usually doing the same thing.
Yeah.
They're just talking business ideas. Yeah, I'm because I never lived in any sort of I have zero. I don't have very much exposure to cocaine.
Yep.
Even in the world of it, I know when it's around me, but only after years of being around it, I do notice the telltale signs.
Oh, okay.
And but it doesn't seem like something I ever want to do. No, because it would ramp up all the worst parts of me. You know what I mean? It would make the worst parts of me even worse. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need the opposite. I need to
bring you down.
Yeah. My thing is downs. Yeah, weed. What else is like that? Lewds.
1970 called.
Yeah.
Yeah, god damn it. One time I was doing a show at the Galley Pump.
Oh, yeah.
There was a guy, he's there with his wife, and he's old, right? Mm-hmm. And his wife's got like glasses on, and he's got like a old gray ponytail and stuff. And his wife looks like she's like a librarian, you know?
Yeah.
And he's like an old hippie, right? And then I'm like, how do you guys meet? And then he's like, oh, we met in university, you know? We both went to Mac.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, that's nice. And then turns out they're both super smart. And then that guy loves Quaaludes. He loved Quaaludes so much because when they were in university together, he used to do Quaaludes all the time because they're real easy to get. And then somehow I made a joke about Quaaludes, and then this guy started going on about it to the point where he was like really thinking about
Getting some more?
trying to make it himself. Like trying to manufacture Quaaludes. Anyways, just thought that was an interesting aside.
Yeah.
You go to a comedy show and you don't expect that you're going to find this guy.
Yeah.
Like he's just and his wife is like not the type,
Yeah.
you know, to do Quaaludes. It doesn't seem, you know? But anyways, interesting people you meet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You meet all kinds at comedy shows.
Yeah, and you look like an old man. But he's like, I love Quaaludes so much. It's great. That's a biker bar, isn't it, mostly?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I've done a
I've
couple.
only been there once.
Yeah?
Yeah, did one show there.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. That's a tough room.
It was, yeah.
It's a tough room. I've done it a bunch of times, and it's always like horrible. And but I also enjoy it.
Yeah,
Like it's a going to battle, you know?
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, like it's wild. I do like those kind of rooms, but you're sweating. You had to pay. You had to work. Like it's not like you didn't have to work.
Yeah.
They're not nice to you.
No.
The audience, and you have to win them over or have a strategy to deal with them.
Looking to hate you.
Yeah, they're always an issue.
Yeah,
And so those rooms are good, eh? They make you good.
they do, yeah.
Because when you go to a nice room and it's just one idiot, you know, it's a lot easier than
a
a whole room
full
of them.
idiots.
Yeah. So, and that's usually what it is. At a good show, you'll get like one
Maybe
idiot
one,
or a
yeah.
table of idiots or something. And it won't be the whole room.
No.
If it is a whole room and it's like a minor hockey function or something like that, then you're just like, this is the worst luck in the world.
Yeah.
This town really fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Because I didn't never heard of that. Those are fun shows though. If you're going to do shows for like hockey parents and stuff,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that's fun because they're like regular people. That's what you really want at your show. You want regular people.
Yeah.
You don't want more comedians. That's for sure.
No.
'Cause they're the worst. Worst audiences ever.
They want to see you fuck up.
They laugh at the wrong things. They're happy when you fail because it's hilarious.
Yeah.
If you know the guy and he's funny,
Yeah.
those are the two caveats. He has to be funny.
Yeah.
If he's never been funny and he bombs, that's nothing funny about that.
No.
Yeah.
Kind of just depressing.
Yeah, it makes you sad and you want
Yeah.
him to leave.
Yeah.
Leave comedy forever and never come back and never tell anyone you ever even tried it.
Exactly. Yeah. Bury that shit.
Yeah, when people say, is it true that you did comedy? I heard you did comedy. You say, no, I did some version of it that I thought would be comedy and I was wrong. You don't do comedy.
Yeah.
Isn't that fair?
I think that's fair.
Yeah. But if they kill and I hate their act, then they still get to stay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. And because that's me being broken as a human, that I can't see what everyone likes in it.
Yeah.
But that's just because I'm a comedian.
Yeah. Well, there are also just some styles that are
They don't
I
like.
don't like really, but like the audience loves them.
Yeah, like Babette or whatever the fuck, or Nanette, or what's that girl, or that them that did the Netflix special, and she's got about a gazillion of them, but it's really like a one-man show kind of thing where she's just,
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
And that's the point, is that she's really popular, and I don't know her name.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think I would enjoy her act, right? No offense to her. She's built an audience and making a living. I just don't give a care about it.
Yep.
Who's another one? You want to name people we like or don't like? Hey, support our Patreon by going to patreon.com/DutchHall and give us feedback at the DutchHall@gmail.com or at DutchHall at Instagram.
Johnny's even.
And well, that's what we really wanted to do, is we wanted to give Johnny a chance to redeem himself, and we did it. Did it over this hour program.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we did all the ads now, so I think we're cool.
Yep.
And we did actually get quite a bit of people who have commented on our program.
I love it.
You don't have to do it.
Yeah.
And so I appreciate it. Keep it coming, because it's fun. It's fun to listen to people, especially when they don't. Like, a lot of them are kids, eh?
Yeah.
And you wonder, am I doing all this work just entertaining like 12-year-old boys?
Yeah.
And they're just like saying, hey, come on, look at this old man say cunt.
Yeah.
And, it's probably true. Eh? It's just, this guy said whore like 25 times on the show. We got to watch this.
Yeah.
But that is actually who you get, is like, I thought about that when we did the show out of the church in Delhi. We were across from the high school, and every once in a while I'd be leaving at the end of the day, and people would, the high school kids would say, "Hey, Dutch Hall," you know.
Oh yeah.
And I'd be like, "Are we doing the show for high school kids?"
Yeah.
And then you realize if they're listening, the kids that were listening to their dads listening to it,
Yeah.
when they were young and they were just like old enough, like, oh, you can listen to Dutch Hall now or whatever. Those kids are, when they get to be like in their 20s or whatever,
Yeah.
they're gonna like love us.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're gonna be nostalgic thinking of their childhood when they listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I think those are the real. I always said, I think that's the future of our show.
Yeah. The next generation.
Yeah, those kids that were in the back seats when their parents were listening, because those ones are going to be like the ones that are probably
you can listen, just don't repeat.
going to be hardcore.
Yeah.
What?
You can listen, just don't repeat what you hear.
Yeah, don't tell your mom I let you listen to this.
Yeah.
Like that sort of stuff. That really makes you like remember it.
Oh, it
you know,
does,
as a young kid.
Taboo.
Yeah. I think even some of my nephews kind of give me they kind of put me on a bit of a pedestal because I do this show.
Say the things they want to say.
Yeah, and then they're like, they know that they heard me or whatever, like say something they weren't supposed to hear or whatever, and they kind of have that gleam in their eye that they know. You know, it's funny, eh? I remember that being as a kid though, where all of a sudden the parents, like the adults, start talking adults around you.
Yep.
And you're like, oh, these guys are all dirtbags. Like my whole life, I had no idea.
Yeah.
I
thought they had their shit together.
Now I know what that means.
Yeah. I'm almost 50. And you know what a 50-year-old man was like when I was young?
It seemed like 100.
It was like a grown-up.
Yeah.
I'm not even close to a grown-up.
No.
Like I don't act like a grown-up, do I?
Nope.
Maybe that's why all the high school kids love you, because you still act like they do.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to act grown up.
Yeah.
When I see my friends acting grown up, I'm sad.
Yeah.
Makes me sad with their dumb retirement goals and shit. I'm like, stop being old. Like, just have fun, like again, you know?
Yeah.
You're having fun, Johnny, right?
I am having fun, yeah.
In the middle of having fun, you lucky bastard. I forget what it's like to have fun.
He's getting angry at you again.
I know, yeah.
Can you still have fun? You went up north. It was a nice time, I bet, right?
It was nice, but it's not like fun like what we used to do.
Yeah, like we used to have fun.
Yeah.
And there would be like, what is the difference? What are we missing? Is it the fact that we were doing something so stupid we could get hurt? Because that is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I did that in my pool. It was me and my friend Dave and Mark and a couple of their kids, right? And whatever any one of us five did on the diving board, the other people all had to try to do it.
Oh, okay.
Even if they had no business trying that dive.
Yeah.
Right? So one of the kids, and these kids are like athletic and like, so Dave's one kid does like a backflip.
Oh, God.
And we don't do backflips. Like none of us do backflips. So, but we all made this agreement. We had to try. Mm-hmm. And man, that was like the most fun in the world because the wipeouts were enormous. And you're going to eat shit.
Yeah.
And you have to do it anyways because you made the deal, right?
Yeah. And if it goes well,
you're a hero.
Good.
Yeah. Like actually, Dave did a pretty good backflip. He was the closest one to land it. Mark was the most disastrous. His was like nasty crash.
Nice back slap.
Yeah,
in the water.
Yeah, it was funny, man. And then, but like, there was something so fun about that because your adrenaline's pumping because I'm about to do something really stupid.
yeah.
And then
That's probably a big part of it then.
because when you're young, like when you're like when you're a young guy, you do stupid things all the time. You just make up stupid shit to do, and we would do ridiculous amounts of dumb things.
Yeah, even like when you went, like, say, road trip somewhere, you didn't fucking plan nothing.
No, but you come up with ideas as you're going, and they'd be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Based on whatever you could find or whatever you could put together.
Yeah, like as a parent, you're thinking back, you're like, where are you guys even gonna eat?
Yeah.
Fuck, who cares?
Yeah.
First time we went camping, we didn't even know what we were doing at all. We went up to like Tobermory because one guy to do like a scuba diving thing.
Right.
And we just like pitched a tent on like a guy's cottage front lawn. And then someone said, no, you have to go to a park or something. And then we just went to the beach and it's actually some guy's actual property, right?
Yeah.
So let's camp here for the week. And they're like, no, you can't do that. There's like, you're idiots. We were like unpacked and everything. We had the tent up.
I gotta use your washroom, dude. Like,
no, you can't do this. You're idiots. So, and then, we're just so dumb.
oh yeah, I think it's just the lack of thinking anything through that makes it fun.
But it was fun. Yeah. You put yourself in dumb situations, and I still like doing it. Yeah. My wife doesn't as much because it's too scary for her. Because we end up I get lost constantly, but I like getting lost because you get to know the place better.
Yeah.
And I'm also a crazy walker, like especially if I'm in a new town or something like that. Like I just like I'm nervous energy, so I walk a lot, right? And so both those things work good if I'm alone, but not when I'm with others.
Yeah.
Because if I'm lost by myself walking somewhere, I don't give a fuck at all. Like I'm not worried. I don't have a problem.
Right.
Like I really don't care. But if I have someone with me, there's a whole bunch of stress.
It's the responsibilities that fuck everything up for fun.
Maybe. They worry about other people.
Yep.
Maybe love is what takes away fun, Kev. Eh?
Yes.
Maybe Johnny.
Don't fall in love, Johnny.
Yeah, just hasn't fallen deep enough in love to give up all the fun in his life.
Yeah.
Huh?
Stand
Or
alone.
you fall in love with someone fun.
Fun goes away.
Yeah.
No, it's the same thing. It's only fun at the beginning. Right? And then it just becomes, it's like, how do you like fun forever? It's going to be the same thing unless you keep it new, right? You got to keep changing it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that is why it's fun. It's because I keep doing crazy, stupid things, right?
Yeah.
And my wife and I, if you think of us, we're not been the same people the whole time we've been together.
Nope.
So even though we're like this, we're together we're technically the same person. We really are way different, right?
Yeah.
And then we were when we met. Like the 16-year-old Pete and the 49-year-old Pete are not even close.
No.
You know, so she's really dated a lot of different people in that time, you know, and vice
So have
versa.
you. Yeah.
And vice versa, right?
Yep.
That's why being like married is the hardest thing ever because you're like at two moving parts. And then you got to keep them liking each other for the whole time.
Yep.
That's almost impossible.
They break and they break.
And you move apart, you get back together. You go like it's changing. It's hard, man. Relationships are hard, Johnny.
Johnny, stay out of love.
But you got to do it though. because that's where
That's where other little. There's gonna be little Johnnies running around one day because of love.
it's worth it. You want to have kids someday, Johnny?
I don't know.
You're not thinking that way yet, eh?
No.
Still put it. Just remember, just put it in the bum. Nothing happens.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what I have always said to my kids. No, I've never said that.
Sage fatherly advice.
Yeah.
That's if I boys say.
Exactly. Yeah.
Remember, Johnny, stick it in their ass and you'll be fine.
Nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Can't get diseases from their ass.
No,
Can you though? Yeah, you can. I'm
I
sure.
have no idea.
There's poop in there.
Just poop.
Cool.
You can get pink eye.
You can definitely get pink eye.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyways, I think that's all. We're not going to show the bull video this week. And is there anything I had to do? No. Anyways, I think Trudeau's real dad is not Fidel Castro. It is the Rolling Stones.
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them, yeah. All of them at once.
Oh, Maggie.
Whore. That's our show, everybody. It's a fucking theme song.